You think they're crazy? They're smart. Even if, maybe they're a little crazy for thinking that the government's targeting them with 5G, but that shit does mess with our, like, there's studies that have been done that it's like, yeah, being around electronic frequencies that are pretty strong for long periods of time, it'll fuck with you. Well, it is radio waves of some sort. So, I mean, you can liken them to radio waves for sure. It's just, um, 5G is pretty intense, because they have to blast it out at high intensity because of the frequency being so like high that if they if they don't blast it out at pretty high intensity, then the signal doesn't hold up over distance. So it doesn't reach as far as actually the 2.4 hertz to like 3 gigahertz, like most routers were for a long time, 2.4 gigahertz. So like your in-house router or whatever. Um, for a while, like that's all we needed for most people. But then, like in businesses and shit, they were cranking it, and 5G became a thing in routers pretty quick. Um, there were some in betweens, but like they skipped over them and went straight to 5 for the new standard. So you're somewhere around 5 gigahertz. Basically, think about it as a really fast radio wave, like tighter waves, and it can get messed up and like by aluminum cans a lot easier. So yeah, another reason why I thought about that the other, like, I don't know, last couple of months, something that popped in my head, like beer cans, not good. But yeah, like I was thinking about setting up property wide Wi-Fi. Got to buy me like a $200 neck neck gear. Forgot what it's called, but it's pretty much been the standard of anybody who wants a serious setup, that doesn't want to spend ridiculous amounts for like business style router. It's like 120, or it was 120 for the base. I'm sure it's like 160 or 180 by now. Um, so basically, like and then you can buy like boosters, and I'm pretty sure I could cover this property pretty well with like one booster and the base. And then I'll put up my new little stick built house, and I get my shit going, get my plan going. I gotta do it, dude. Like this house is shitty. If we're gonna actually stay on this property and try and buy it, like, oh, what happened? Yeah. Oh, it's not hard to do that every once in a while, especially on a PC. Got so many things. So yeah, I don't know if you like, probably the easiest way to look up my broadcast is just my channel. Um, all one word. No, you're good. I've been chilling at the main menu, just talking with you. I did start it up, so. What? No, it's Thrifty Stepper. TH. Yeah. Um, they had it before me, bro. That's why I wasn't. And I'm not sure if they had it before me, but I'm pretty. The reason I did Thrifty Stepper was for no good reason. I was drunk and I was like, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of anonymity, or what is it? Anonymity or whatever. Yeah, and it doesn't, because if you don't, um, like PlayStation automatically puts your fucking PlayStation thing as a hashtag, I think. So like basically I wasn't hiding anything from anybody, like Thrifty Stepper, Tricky Stepper, like. But I was like, it was right after I bought the wheel, like the year I bought the wheel and set up my driving sim setup for like less than, $600. Like, well, if you include, all right, so I got the VR, which is $300. So yeah, like maybe just over $600 with the VR for the PS4. And I built my own seat because buying a fucking racing seat was gonna be another $1,000. And so I was feeling thrifty. I was feeling frugal. I was like, look at me, got my badass set up, fucking cheap as fuck. Especially, you haven't been over to check it out, dude. I set that, so on PS4, there's, I bought this like shitty third-party controller just to test it out because it was cheap. And it sucks. I didn't want to use it for any like shooters or any games where you had to use the analog sticks in a serious way. So I fucking glued a block of wood to the back of it on a nice little angle and fucking mounted it to behind my shifter knob on my steering wheel setup for an extra button panel, because I knew that. Hello? No, I basically custom mounted a controller right behind the shifter so that I could have it for like, well, for one thing, a handbrake. So like, imagine this: you got a well, it's Xbox style. So I got an offset joystick. It's mounted on an angle right behind like a shifter knob. So like basically, if you look down on your right and you got your 5-speed shifter, right at your fingertips, if you reach out in front of that shifter, is a controller angled up at like, fucking not 45, but a little more flat facing. Basically, it's aimed right at my face. And on the left stick, because the springs were so heavy and shitty feeling, I was like, wait a minute, that means I can put a dongle on it, like a little fucking. So I took a little bit of glue and chopped off a handle from a disposable razor and made the left stick a big old fucking like joystick, like big, like I put a extension on it, and then I set down on the left stick to the handbrake on Dirt Rally. So I have a manual handbrake with actual, like, instead of having just a button on the steering wheel, which you can't fucking find half the time because you're whipping the wheel around. So yeah, my little custom set, I was pretty proud of that, dude, because I also use it for the seat adjustments and resetting the car, like certain like inputs, headlights and windshield wipers, whatever. It's like your little center console, And yeah, that upgrade was $40 and a little bit of, elbow grease. And I was gonna throw that controller away with how upset I was with it. So I was like, wait a minute. All the buttons work fine. The joystick's shitty, but it still reads like a difference between 0 and 100. So that means I can use it for a handbrake. And I just put a kind of a big dead zone on it so that if it jiggles a little bit, because like I'll be racing and I just kind of slap it and it'll jiggle just a little. So it has that recoil where it would like touch the handbrake again. If it, like, because I had it set when I first set it up, I didn't think about that, and it was like jiggling when I would let go, it would flick up and then back down and it'd touch it a little again. I was like, oh, I gotta fix that. But I just made the dead zone like 18-20% or something. And yeah, now I got an actual handbrake. I can have like, I can put medium pressure or like full, instead of just having a button that I can't find on the wheel. Yeah, I was so proud of that. Especially in VR, bro. You're in VR, and like what I would do is when I was driving manual cars, I would set it to one of the paddles. But freaking yeah, that worked, but the paddles still move with the wheel on this setup, so they don't stay in one spot. So you're still fucking trying to remember where the fucking handbrake paddle is as you're spinning the wheel around. Annoying. Let me just say, especially like in a game like Dirt Rally where it's kind of like drifting, going 2-tracking, you're spinning the wheel around a lot sometimes, you're manhandling it. It's not like F1 where you just, turn the wheel 90 degrees here and there. Yeah, and I don't know, you probably don't, like, you weren't around for when I was all fucking nerding out about the wheel as much, were you? Yeah, that's what I mean. Because back when I got the shit and I was in the party, like I was bragging, bro. I was like, this shit's fun, bro. I bought the right setup. I honestly, like, to do it right, I wish I had the money, but like this, I felt so badass when I because the stand I got was like $80. Chinese cheap stand, but I screwed it down to the floor. The wheel's not moving around too much anymore because it was like a cheap steel stand that's just like made for like a steering wheel that doesn't have force feedback, because this wheel has decent torque for a cheap wheel. So like, yeah, you'd be going into a corner, and then all of a sudden, if you didn't have this stand screwed down or like weighted down, like with grip and shit, like it would just be like sliding around the floor and shit, because you're going to turn and the wheel pushes back on you, and then you just take the whole fucking little mount with you. So when I first played with it, it was just sitting on the ground. I was sitting on a wooden chair, and I was like, this is garbage. And so, a few days of, it was like 2 days until I had I got the seat done pretty much in one day, modified it a little bit the next day, and got it refined, and then basically just mounted two 2x4s with like wooden blocks for spacers because of where the screwing points are. I used holes in the fucking mount that were already there. This is a 87 Dodge Caravan middle seat, the one that would be by the slider door that's like a little shorter than the back seat. And it weighs a shit ton, and that's why I chose it. I was like, it ain't gonna move when I hit the brakes, because that was another problem. You go to like slam on the brakes and you just tilt your whole chair back, or if you're, or slide it across the floor. But yeah, like You know what I'm talking about when I say force feedback, right? Just the wheel has motors in it and it pushes back on you depending on what's going on. No, it doesn't snap back. It does whatever the car tells it. No, it's like a real car. When you let go of the wheel, it wants to go where the wheels want to go, depending on the car, the drivetrain, the depending on how good the video game simulates it. But like a lot of these sim racers have had this, for a long time. It's like a thing that was only on PC for a long time. Well, shit, I guess I should actually go do a mission. I've been No, yeah, don't worry about it. I do want to test out the quality and see how well it streams to you a little bit, but when I
Son
oh,
of a
hold
bitch, the
on.
cops are already here. Take them out.
Um, there should but then you won't hear any of the game audio. Oh, no, hold on. I'm thinking. Um, I'm gonna pause the broadcast. It's gonna be like 6 seconds, probably, at least. It'll.
Watch out! They called in snipers.
Oh, is that how that works on Discord? Just try muting me while you're talking, so that we can test that. Just just check 1, 2, 3. Like you can talk to me. Can you hear me? All right, I'm closing the door now. Oh wait, no, I'm not. The door's broken. I wanted to see how delayed. Oh wait, no, because the audio is the same. Right? All right.
The cooks must have died in the raid, but we can't leave empty-handed. You remember how to use these labs, right?
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Bane's old CrimeNet notes. Seems like the meth lab in DC cooked with muriatic acid, caustic soda, and hydrogen chloride.
Well, then just mute the YouTube and come back to Discord.
We'll need at least 3 bags of meth to make this worth our while. These notes are a little chaotic, but we'll make it work. They called in more snipers! We'll
Andy,
tackle
who?
this
Who am I
cook
talking
one
to?
ingredient at a time. Remember, these
Do
are
I?
volatile chemicals. You screw anything
Probably.
up,
I suck
the
with
lab
names, so
blows.
I probably know you. I probably met you. Probably acquainted, but
It just says, gas it up. Jesus,
you coming to the gas station?
add the hydrogen chloride.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. Don't name drop like that. That little fucking weeder. He's doing all right now. I hear.
Here we go. Bane left some notes from the old days on CrimeNet.
What was your opinion of the old Giovanni and Anthony? Like, would you get like they were cool in my mind?
Got any hydrogen chloride handy? That's what we need.
Yeah. How old are you?
Squad's in the garage.
Yeah. Okay.
Cops are up on the
Oh my God. I know Andrew Jennings. Jesus Christ. What you look like these days?
You should hook up a tank of hydrogen chloride.
A little bit of weight on you? No, I just meant like yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. Like.
Cross-referencing the notes.
Well, not me, bro. I'm scrawny.
Cops on the
I've been trying to like get my mindset, start working out, but
chloride to the mix.
well, I'm the kind of guy that don't want the gym, so I'd rather get me some nice free weights and just I already did P90X before and some other shit, and I've had training and like I know what to do. I just gotta do it.
She was on the scene.
Well, the gym, like, if I was part of that, like, world, and like I had gym bros that like I grew up with or something, maybe. But like, it's just like I do it in private, listening to death metal. I'll be fine.
1 second. We need some sodium hydroxide. That's caustic soda. I'm feeling
I'll-
good about this. Sabotage squad on site. Watch out.
Payday 3 because it's free on PlayStation right now.
You can't win. Surrender.
Let's see here. Mix in some muriatic acid. The cops cut the power. Get it back on, or the lab's useless.
I'm losing my patience. It's a zapper. A blown one.
Okay, you got a breather. Jesus. Nice work.
I've started it.
Cross-referencing the notes. Pour in some of that muriatic acid. Okay, we got a batch. The purity will increase if you let it cook, but don't let it sit for too long.
No, if we're being totally honest though, I'm cooking meth for an easy payday.
I'm tracking another assault team. They'll be there in about 30 seconds.
Well, I honestly hate this mission from back in the day. It's from Payday 2.
Throw in a bit of muriatic acid.
I think they did it because of you know, Breaking Bad and friggin' I don't like meth. I don't like what it's done to people. I've met people. I know a lot of people in this town that have a problem. But it is a good way to grind a little bit of money on this game.
Arrived, and they don't look happy.
Fucking found it.
What?
Chloride, hydrogen. Hold up. Add some muriatic acid.
Oh no. Yeah, fuck that.
Look together, Nick.
I'm 65.5% sure.
Oh man, I do a bump with some coke at a party or whatever with certain I got some festival friends that, you know, guys that do sound and lighting and shit for like festivals, and they pretty much you know, at certain festivals that's like part of the job, you know, like doing coke so you can like stay up and fucking set up for the bands all fucking day, because like at these festivals, like you're doing sets from fucking like 11 in the morning until fucking 2 a.m.
Note just says acid.
at a festival, at a fucking party, and then you're gonna tell me you're gonna go to bed after you're done working? Yeah, right. That's when the fucking right after this set stops. That's when the campfire jams happen, and all the fucking guys that have been working the show go and like, you know, go out.
Shit. Wait a sec. These notes are a mess.
Sleep? Nah, maybe after day 2,
That's next.
a little bit.
No way you're cooking meth in the
Oh yeah, dude. Like you don't need as much drugs if you're already a whole day off of sleep. Dude, I crashed out, so I gave props to those guys because like I was completely not able to keep up. I was like, they were like, hey man, you want some more? No, I'm good. I'm going to bed.
Fucking down.
The ecstasy is the one that did it to me. That one, after being up for, you know, 30 hours straight on ecstasy for the last little bit, like I was good. I was ready to sleep.
Keep it coming. I can take it.
Oh no! Oh no! I got kicked in the face by a ninja. All right, I gotta turn the power back. What the fuck, dude? I'm so lost.
Get the power back
I need to. Yeah, good.
It's up and running.
I mean, it's not. It's dangerous shit. Like, because if you do like an overdose on pure MDMA, like just because some guy at a party was like, "Here, take this handful of crystals," that can fuck your head up for a good while or permanently. Like, I've heard stories like you'll be depressed for 10 years straight, and if you finally get to work that shit out, you better not touch that shit again. Because it's the same as acid. That's how people get burnt out on acid. Like, that shit just turns on everything all at once, and then you're out of brain chemicals after about the, you know, 5th dose in a month. Some people have different experiences with acid, but like, it's not safe to be playing around with it like that all the time. No, fuck this guy. Yeah, and then your brain's trying to recharge and you go, hey, I'm gonna do it again this weekend. No. Every time you do a full, like a tab or two at a festival, you should have a full month of recovery at least, before you go doing any other psychedelics. Like,
More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds. Throw in a bit of muriatic acid. The cops are sending in
yeah,
bulldozers.
reset. It's meant to be. It's a medicinal purpose. It's not meant to be taken recreationally. It's like, it's a mind reset.
Mix in some muriatic acid.
Extra armor! Here if you need it!
You need caustic soda. No, wait. Muriatic acid. That's what we need.
Snipers!
They're on the roof. Shoot those fuckers down. The cops are bringing in sabotage specialists. One second. The recipe needs caustic soda. I'm 86% sure. Cops cut the power. Get it back on, or the lab's useless. Wolf is downed.
I don't have shit, but I know shit.
I got you covered.
It's better than the dude that takes his girl out to takes his girl out of state to some new city and then he gets a flat tire, doesn't know how to change it. Like, don't be that guy, right? Like, never be that guy.
If Bane's notes are accurate, these
No, but you know what I mean.
notes are
Like,
all over the place. Is that
we.
Got the
No.
fucking sniper!
Caustic soda. That's what we want.
Keep it coming! I got you
Yeah,
covered!
yeah. She doesn't even know. She's like, oh wait, men from where I come from, they're stupid. It's like, yeah,
Kill the shield!
yeah. Fucking lazy fucks. I'm literally about to go find me one of them.
Hydrogen chloride?
There's this chick that I don't know if she's really well off or anything. Not maybe a sugar mama so much,
Caustic soda.
but she comes in the gas station all the time. I don't see no ring on her finger.
That's what the cook makes.
She's like got 10 years on me, right? And damn, dude, I just really wanted to ask her out, and I haven't said nothing because in my mind, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Caustic soda now.
And she already like she gave me the eye. She already wants to be friends with me at least. All right. I don't know what she wants, but like she don't mind me. Oh, whatever, dude. Yes, there is. But there's no such thing as a friend zone in my mind. Like there is such thing as being friends with a woman, but like it's not on purpose most of the time. Hey man, I'll take that too. At this point in my life,
For now. Shit. It's like Night of the Living Cops.
like I do want to settle down, maybe find somebody to be my, other one. But like that's the thing. I don't really care about putting labels on shit and like trying to commit to everything too fast either.
Checking the notes. The recipe needs caustic soda.
Oh shit! I thought I already.
So far, so good.
Yeah, dude, I suck at cooking meth right now. I need help. Who's got Payday 3? Or who's got Payday 2 actually? Yeah, but I think Payday 3 has crossplay.
All right, people, here come the cops. All right. You should hook up a tank of hydrogen chloride. That's what the notes say, at least. Nice going. You can cook that batch a little longer to increase the purity, but keep an eye on it.
I'm losing my patience.
Shit! Cops on the roof! Stay sharp. You're a natural. Ready for another bat? Let's see here. Skip. The notes say we need lye to get the temperature up, but where? Ah, caustic soda.
My one.
No way you're cooking meth in the dark. Get the power back on.
It's up and running.
All right. Those cooks would have been helpful right now. Add caustic soda and we'll go from there. These notes, it's like a mad scientist wrote them. I think we're good so far.
My one.
Oh, I'm a car guy, but I'm not the kind of guy that like actually does it in real life. Yet. Well, I mean, I have. I fucked around and I know how to drive a car, but like, I haven't really ever had the money or time invested into like setting up a nice car or whatever. I got a nice truck that I want to fix up right now. It's a GMC, rear wheel drive, five on the floor, baby. Just a basic, no, 2006. It's actually new.
Get some
It's got the small, the V6 Vortec,
yeah?
I think. It
It's caustic soda. Stop! That was wrong. These notes are a mess.
Yeah.
Uric acid. That's next.
Over there.
The note
No, this motor is a beast if you keep them tuned low for like not high compression and shit. But they're designed for higher compression. They're stroker. They run closer to a diesel than like a lot of gas engines you would, you know, from what you would expect.
Okay. You got
But you can't, like, if you tune them, if you reprogram and tune them and like go for higher power, like you can't blow them up because they, well, yeah. But they ain't afraid. Like that's the thing. It'll, you know, if you take away the limiters and you pump more fuel into in air in there, and yeah, you're gonna hurt it. But if you don't do that and you keep it pretty much factory tuned, or tune it to what you need as you upgrade, it's got decent gas mileage too.
These notes are a mess.
Here's the thing. The engine don't take up the whole engine compartment, so you can actually work on shit. Like you can get in there and everything's visible.
Let's see here.
Got rid of that fucking sniper.
Throw in a bit of muriatic acid. Okay. The reaction looks stable. Keep going.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want, like, if you want to be a badass racer on the short game, on the corners and the takeaway on the you know, when you come out of the corner, you want torque. Yeah, like everybody talks about horsepower, but like you want low end torque more than you would think. Like,
Tank of hydrogen chloride.
well, that's the thing though. Like this truck, even though it's only a V6, like tuned up and running perfectly, like you can put it in first. It's a manual, right? You can put it in first and just start letting off that clutch without even hitting the gas, and it'll just fucking move. It doesn't like, it's got that torque on the low end. Like you get on the gas in like 1,000 RPMs and just let off that clutch and it don't care. Like it,
Bain wrote hydroxide chloride. Pretty sure he means hydrogen chloride.
well, that's just how they gear it up too, because you only got 5 gears compared to 9 or 8 or 9 or whatever.
Go with caustic soda. Hold up.
I think if you look into a lot of the like modern sedans, they're like 6 anymore, or at least like 6 or 7. Yeah. Smooth.
Keep your distance. You can't win. Surrender. Don't try it. I got the shield.
Well, yeah. Take care of it.
I've started it.
1 second. Connect the tank of hydrogen chloride. I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
right.
no thanks. I don't want
Let's go with that.
I don't want anything in between. I want a truck or a car. Okay? That's the thing. Like, some of these SUVs are not bad. They're badass little vehicles, but like for the most part, the ones I don't trust are these some of these crossover SUVs, or like the older like 90s, 2000s like Explorers, Ford Explorers. Ugh. No, dude. You know what those are good for? Tearing the engine out of and throwing in the dump.
Add hydrogen chloride to the mix.
No, yeah, that's what I said. Take the motor out and throw the rest in the dump. Like,
Yeah.
no, but that's the thing. Like here, like their frames are like flimsy. Like they don't last in the rust, and like the transmission's kind of weak. If you beat it up, if you ride it hard,
Those cooks.
the transmission's gonna fucking drop out. I don't. I don't know.
Connect the tank of hydrogen chloride. You did it! The batch's purity will increase if you cook it a bit longer. Just
Yeah, different No, that's a different drivetrain. That's all it is.
This thing's done.
I called it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what went out. That's what blew up on all of them, dude. Like the front CVs, dude, on the 4-wheel drive systems, like they sucked.
Chloride? No, wait.
Yeah.
Hydrogen chloride.
No, I had to leave that shit out because mine, like that's the thing. You have to bypass them because on some models it was automatic. You couldn't turn it off.
Shoot those fuckers down. Cops are bringing in sabotage specialists.
Hey, I only hated it for its transmission. I still rode the shit out of that thing, and I just rode it in 2-wheel drive. I just had rear wheel, and it was fine.
Chloride to the mix.
No, I was a badass, bro. I was a badass with it.
You can't use the lab while the power's down.
Well, yeah, you're talking about like wintertime shit, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, because you're good luck with the suspension on that thing if you're trying to fucking 4-wheel drift that on pavement. You probably roll it. Yeah. Yeah, it's designed for off-road, so it's not meant to do that. Yeah. Yeah, you just like rolling the wheel outside, like getting rid of that oversteer a little bit, trying to like keep it on its wheels. Yeah.
I'm losing my patience. I'll take it. Christ, they killed him. Get a box in.
We need those lights back on.
Fuck,
I'll take you down if I have
I need help. Somebody help me. No, that's okay. I'm just playing Payday. Don't worry about it. I really do need help though.
I'm hurt really bad. Got it working!
Checking the notes. Connect the tank of hydrogen chloride.
Okay, go. Stay in line. Here's one!
Get some glasses.
Wolf is down.
Get better glasses. Go to a better person. Sure. Well, you got astigmatism like me, don't you? Well, what do you mean? It's both eyes, yeah. Duh.
You didn't put that in yet, right? Add hydrogen chloride.
Misshapen lenses, like your eyes are not, are slightly out of shape. Like your lenses are meant to be like, you know, a perfect spherical convex, you know, or whatever. Well, astigmatism is where you either have a extra pointy convex, or you have like a squished down in one axis or the other. So basically, your eye is like a football shape. Like your lens is not shaped spherical.
Muriatic acid? Shit. Wait a second.
I have the football eyes.
Cooking ourselves, I would have done more research.
You know, Hey Arnold.
We actually need caustic soda. That's what
Well,
the note needs.
it for some reason, it just so happens that because your lenses are fucky, your brain has to do more work to try and process the shit, especially when you're not wearing any kind of corrective lens. And like any kind of like contrast, like dark background and a bright light at the same time, like that is just hell. Like you're blinded, you basically. They make special tints for this, Jacob. You need to look into that. They make night driving glasses, and I was gonna do that myself. Look into getting some, because I hate driving at night. Like I don't like. Yeah, I do it. Doesn't mean I love it. Yeah, but you gotta have like when you get like good, like you actually go get some really good prescription and glasses, like high quality coated for like anti-glare, all that shit. You have to take care, like that's your driving pair of glasses that you don't wear anywhere else, you know, because any scratches, any micro scratches, anything, like just adds to the glare. It's horrible. So like I'm gonna get me a nice pair of driving ones, and then they're gonna sit in my backpack or in my vehicle that I'm driving. Like that's it.
That's caustic soda. Add it to the mix. Wolf is downed.
Oh, I can drive without my glasses during the day, maybe. I can read the signs just fine. I squint my eyes a little bit. No, even though my eyes technically got worse, like according to my prescriptions, like I still don't think I have that much of, like I took my last test when I got my driver's license renewed. They were like, all right, well, you're over 25, we gotta check your eyes again. I was like, okay. And they're like, do you want to do the test with or without your glasses? I was like, well, let's do it without first, see if I can do it. And I passed, so I don't need glasses to legally drive. But I wear them. Just for the sole fact, like, I don't want to be pulled over and be like, where's your glasses? It says right here on your license you need to wear correct... Fuck that. Tell me what to do. Well, I've been bullied by cops. I've had good experiences with cops. And in one specific case, it was both. It was an overall good experience because, well, I didn't get in any actual trouble, but I was being bullied for sure. Fucking state guys pulled me over for a little bit of halite fracture on the cover, like literally no white showing unless you got down and like you'd have to like if you're a normal person that's like I don't know 5 foot tall, you wouldn't see the white showing on my taillight, but they because it's cracked and it looks like a broken down vehicle and I'm driving at, past midnight, they're like, oh, this guy's moving drugs. And so they profile me as a, trashy white trash guy that can get hit. Like, basically they started questioning, like, cuffed me because of nervous activity. They're like, you seem nervous. I'm like, yeah, I'm nervous. Fuck. 2 state boys, like 2 cop cars. Like what am I getting hit for? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Like, what is this? Like, I'm about to be one of those fucking stories on the news about fucking brutality. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Of course I'm nervous, but no, they cuffed me, took off my shoes, searched my car. I let them. I was like, go ahead. Like, because they thought they were going to find meth or something. They found a roach. And guess what? It was 1 week before they were putting in the law for recreational weed. So they were like, well, we got to write you up for it. But honestly, if you take this to the prosecutor, he's probably not going to do anything about it. I was like, well, thank God. I hope so. Because I don't want to be the last person to catch a possession charge for marijuana in this county. Thank you. And so, yeah. It worked out. I went into they were like, oh, yeah. So, basically, they found a roach in your car? I was like, yep. Is there anything else you want to add? Like, maybe if I wanted to complain about how I was treated or whatever. I probably should have, but I ain't trying to get in that whole kind of fight. I was like, whatever, dude. Thanks for not charging me with possession. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It's like cold out. It's fucking either fall or spring. So they got me in my socks, just fucking cuffed behind my back, leaning up against their car while they searched my shit.